Thank you very much. I now have the pleasure of being joined by a defensive dynamo. This one's Joshua McCurty, linebacker at Eastlake, where things are starting, they're popping a little bit this year, and it's not just your pads, it's all the hype around this team. So my man, senior season, how's it been going for you so far?
It's been going good this year. It was kind of hard in the beginning though, because no one was falling in love with the coach we're doing. That's why the first game was kind of rough. The second game was kind of rough too. So second half of this last game, our team finally okay, guys, we all need to fall in love with it, or we're not gonna win no games, because we're not trying to be my sophomore year and be 2-9 again. So second half of last game, we came out just popping. Everything was going good.
Well, you guys definitely have rallied. You mentioned that things have changed a little bit. Coach change in your senior season, that can be really, really rough. But as a little bit of an emotional leader on this team, how were you able to get kids to buy in and, like you said, say, hey, we got to do this here and now?
So kids could buy in. I started buying in because everyone knew that for me it was kind of hard, because I had a defensive coordinator that I was so loyal to last year. So I told everyone, if I'm buying in, you guys got to do it too. So if I believed it, they believed it.
Now, the last couple of years, you guys have made it to a CIF final. Now you're playing #1 teams in the San Diego section. You're playing big teams from the southern section. Win or loss, what does it mean to have Eastlake be up in that level of football?
It means a lot, because we kind of fell off the map a few years ago, and we don't want that to happen. Us being back on top, I'm real happy about it.
Now, for those out there that haven't gotten a chance to see you play before, please introduce your style, your athleticism, kind of in a sentence or two, describe yourself as a linebacker.
I'd say the reason I'm so good is because I'm real mean. I don't really care. I don't care who you are or how big you are. I'm running full speed at you no matter what. And I'm real loud on the field. That's how you know who I am. I'm a dude in the back with the long hair yelling at everyone.
Was there a linebacker or two that you watched growing up that you sort of took that from, or where does that fire come from?
I don't know. I just got a big family, and to make ends meet, everyone had to fight for what they got. That's how we do it.
And so that's where you picked it up.
Yeah.
You've been fighting ever since. Now, we were talking a little bit before this interview. You've got a pretty awesome pregame ritual routine that I might even need to get in on. So tell the fans out there what it is.
Every game day, I go to Homestyle Hawaiian, and I drink 1 Pedialyte.
There you go. Now, when did this first happen? Was this like a Pop Warner thing? Did this happen accidentally in high school, and then you just had a good game and you stuck with it?
Nah, last year when I started doing real good during playoffs, I was dang, I'm just going to keep with it. So ever since, I've been doing it.
All right, there you go, folks. Everyone has their own little recipe for success. This one might be it. Now, senior year for you guys as a class, for you individually, what's left? Where's the bar set? What are you coming for between now and the end of the season?
The only thing that matters is making it back to CIF, because last year that was a huge disappointment. That was the game that we were expected to win. Everyone thought we were going to win, and then we came out and that was our worst game of the season. So man, no one wants that to happen again. We're trying to go back and prove a point that we are the top team.
So what do you want the legacy of this senior class to be?
That we win CIF championship.
Looking for just a little bit of something right there on that finger. They're building something. Like you said, they're mean, they're loud, they're physical. They're Eastlake, they're the Titans, and they're coming for theirs. Josh, thank you so much for being on with us, and that'll do it for our top recruit.